Everything is different for him now.
Right now, one family is speaking up about the ordeal they went through due to lead paint. It is a toxic substance still found in homes across Baltimore City.
And that family discovered it in their home after their child's blood work revealed exposure at a routine doctor's appointment. 11 News reporter Tommy Clark has their wake-up call.
Everything is different for him now.
Dominic and India's son will be 2 years old in August. Jojo loves watching his shows, cuddles, and running around in his tiny Jordans. What you wouldn't know is his diagnosis, discovered at his 12-month checkup.
He got a fingerprint test, and it said that his lead was high, so then his doctor asked for a blood test.
Jojo had an elevated blood lead level of 8.8 micrograms per deciliter. 3.5 is the CDC designated level of concern. The family believes the lead exposure came from their comfort zone, their own home, a 100-year-old West Baltimore row home off West Saratoga Street that they'd been renting for a year and a half.
The chipping paint and then lead dust is the biggest exposure in Baltimore City.
In Maryland, a positive lead test in young children alerts local and state agencies. Baltimore's childhood lead poisoning prevention program takes on cases like Jojo's. They say there is no safe level of lead.
If you have older housing, lead is definitely going to be a challenge. We definitely see lead exposure. We definitely see not large amounts, but moderate amounts of lead exposure in relation to the housing that we have. So you will see flaking and chipping paint. You will see older houses, older windows, just some houses, unfortunately, in disrepair. And that's kind of where we target our work at.
Maryland law requires all rental properties built prior to 1978 to be inspected before anyone moves in. But it was after Jojo's diagnosis that the home was deemed not in compliance with the state's lead law. Landlords are supposed to have a proper certificate and distribute lead paint educational materials to tenants. The Nance family says they received nothing of the sort. According to the health department, the inspection revealed positive lead dust, which prompted BCHD to issue a violation notice. In January 2024, the landlord was notified of the need to begin the lead abatement process.
It was all over our house. It was in every living area, every bathroom, the kitchen, living room, dining room, everywhere.
The family was relocated until the abatement finished and a reinspection declared it safe. The property has since received a certificate for a modified risk reduction, according to the Maryland Department of the Environment. The standard is met by completing specific lead hazard reduction treatments. In Baltimore, alternative abatement is the standard. That means the lead is covered up, not removed.
The problem is a lot of landlords don't actually keep up with it. So we tend to get contacted from tenants about like other problems, but then when you actually go and you start walking through the apartment or the building, you'll be like, oh wow, there's deteriorating lead paint everywhere.
With the sick child, the Nance family wanted a home free of any lead and decided to move.
It was a struggle just to even find a house that was lead free for our son because most of the houses wasn't.
Baltimore Renters United says their predicament is part of a much larger problem.
As a city, I think part of addressing the lead problem is going to be, as a whole, pushing for stronger tenants' rights, stronger code enforcement.
For the Nance family, the damage is done. Jojo's level may be slightly down, but even the lowest levels of exposure can harm a child's growth, behavior, and ability to learn.
It was life-changing. He's not going to have a chance at childhood like every other child's supposed to have. You know, he will have to deal with hospital visits and, you know, we don't know how his education is going to be, how he adapts to learning.
The Nances believe the house should not have been on the market if it wasn't safe to live in. And now they're calling on city leaders to do more in preventing outcomes like theirs, while also urging other families to learn from their experience. Do your research and know your rights before moving into an older home.
It's hard enough coming up and living in the city, you know, with all the crazy stuff going on. But, you know, him not even having a fighting chance, it makes it even tougher for him, and that hurts me the most.
In West Baltimore, I'm Tommy Clark, WBAL-TV 11 News.
11 News has reached out to the company that manages the Saratoga Street property but has not heard back.
Yeah, we've been unable to connect directly with the property owners. Now, listen to this. Maryland children 6 months to 6 years are the main victims of lead poisoning. But anyone who eats, drinks, or breathes something that has too much lead can be poisoned. If you believe that lead may be in your home, contact your local health department and the Maryland Department of Environment. We have more resources at WBAL-TV.com.